Good day. We are here for our experiments for this week, and we are going to do crystals, growing crystals. That's something that we all like to do. Hello, Mika. Do you like to do crystals, growing
Yes.
crystals? Yes. So we're going to try to do something that you have hopefully in your house, and that will be a salt crystal. Although you can use a lot of other stuff, as you can use alum, and you can use copper sulfate, and you can do sugar, but those borax, you can do those, um, but we're going to just do salt today. And let me show you how to make a seed crystal in the first place. The first place, what we need is we're going to have water in our glass, and we're going to add a lot of salt. Um, 3, 4. The reason for this is you can stir it. We need a saturated solution. Okay, and by stirring it, you will see obviously everything will not dissolve. And then whenever you stop with the dissolving or trying the stirring, and you see it doesn't dissolve anymore, then you know the solution is saturated. Okay, now look here. I'm going to add boiling water, but just remember, do not only use boiling water just because of burning, and start stirring it, and you will see it's hot, but it's not so that you can't touch it. Okay, so you keep on stirring, and let me show you here. This is called salt, and this is Himalayan salt. Let me hold it like that. And you will see these are already crystals. So you can use this as your starting crystal, what we call a seed crystal, to do that. But what we're going to do is you just need a very saturated solution. Now, if you don't have these, what you do with your saturated solution, and I see it seems as if it stopped dissolving, just pour a little bit of it into a shallow dish like that, and put it in the windowsill, and for a day or what, until you see the crystals forming because of the evaporation of the water. Okay, now this you don't throw away because this you're going to need. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to pour this into another container like this, and I think we must actually add a little bit of water there, just so that we have more. Yes, please stir it again, so that we just make a nice and saturated solution. Let's see, stir it again. Okay, so now you need to make a seed crystal, and tie it to a pencil or something like that, and then you are going to put it into your solution. That's why I'm making more, so that it covers your seed crystal. So I just took one of these crystals and I put it as a seed crystal, and now we're going to just add this. And remember, when you're growing your crystals, you don't want any crystals on the bottom of whatever container you are using. Do we have enough now?
Just a little.
Just a little bit. So let's just add a little bit more water. Dissolve a little bit more salt. Okay. You can dissolve the salt. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of food colorant to this one, and that is just while I'm stirring. Yeah, I'm going to stir it, and here's the food colorant. So we're going to add red food colorant to this, and this is just a very nice experiment.
Okay, I pour this
Okay,
away.
and just add that too. There we are. And just stir it a little bit. Stir that as well. Now when you put your seed crystal in it, you will see, you must see to it that it doesn't touch the sides, and there mustn't be any salt crystals down there. And then you must keep it and you must wait for the water to evaporate. So the faster the water evaporates, the smaller your crystal will be. The slower the water evaporates and in a cooler temperature, the bigger your crystal will be. So normally we put this in a nice cool cupboard for a week or so and see how our crystal grows. So you can just every day go and check on the crystal. Another wonderful thing that you can do is like a geode. Make your own geode. Use empty eggshells. You will see here I've put in some copper sulfate. That was Epsom salts. That was normal salt, and I colored it a little bit. So here's my empty eggshells. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of that. And within the next day or two, that will evaporate, and that will make a nice geode that you can then, well, it's just so fancy having one of those. And then in a week or so time, then you will send us some photos of your crystals that you grew. And thank you very much for watching today.
Bye-bye.